Is there sound now? Is there sound? Is there sound? Is there sound? Is there sound? Doesn't look like there's any sound. Is there any sound? Like... Can anyone hear me? Is there any sound? Is there still no sound? This says there's sound, but then it's not saying sound on here. Is there still no sound? Is there hello, 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 hello. Is there any sound? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? You can hear me. Oh, for fuck's sake, thank God for that. Is the sound all right? Because I'm just about to cry. Oh, for fuck's sake, right, okay. That was the most stressful time of my entire life right now. I don't know what was wrong, but yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. Let me get this film set up. Where are we? How is everybody? Sorry for the delay. Yeah, breathe, George. I know. It's just like, when you have like everything set up and you're like, right, let's go, come on. And it's just like, for anyone who's just joined and probably has no idea what's going on, George is just having a mental breakdown. Okay, so we need to crack on because it's late. Does everybody have their own copy of this film, movie, piece? Okay, let me get this loaded up then. Did we say it was better yesterday without this light on? Do people prefer it? Oh, Jesus. Do people prefer it like this? Or is this too dark? Hi, John. You okay? I'll wait a couple of minutes because people might be... This is fine. Okay, cool. Just because then it's not as bright for everyone. Let me unplug that light then, so, you know, conserve energy. Oh. Jesus, I need a bloody whiskey, not a Coke Zero. Okay, we probably lost everyone, but hey ho. Might just be 4 of us tonight. That's fine. So has everyone seen this film, by the way? John, I'm not doing reaction videos to these now, only because I've seen all these movies anyway. So there's no point in me react. It's like, this isn't really a reaction. This is just like a watch along sort of thing. So I wasn't really going to do it. I will do movie reactions in the future, but yeah. So thank you for joining, John. and have a lovely evening, afternoon, or day, whatever time it is where you are. Oh, so you've never seen it, Michelle? Oh, okay, exciting. This is a classic horror movie. Well, horror, yeah, it is horror. But it's really good. So, right, let's just get into it then, guys. Let's go, because I've made you wait long enough. 2 p.m. in Texas. Well, have a lovely afternoon then, John. You need to be working. Okay, guys, so let's get this loaded up. And yeah, I'm going to click play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And we've got dun 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 ba 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 bum ba 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 bum 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 bum. It's so loud this beginning, isn't it? I have to say, Michelle, I'm so excited you haven't seen this film. It's such a good film. And this opening, it is quite scary though, like in terms of like jump scares. You haven't seen it. Not jump scares. I think it just is creepy. Yeah, it's all real new stuff. So they used. It's also, I think, the first movie we've watched this month, like which is a British movie. Just put this here so I can see. No. Rage. Uh, and so it began. Patient zero. Well, that was an intro and a half. 28 days later. I wanted to remember if this was yeah. So this was 2002. Walking Dead started in 2003. So this movie did it first. This is the original Rick Grimes. Yeah, it is similar, but this film came out first. Not that that was a direct copy. I think it's just an easy way to cut the middle bit out of any sort of film, is have the person wake up in a coma after it's began, sort of situation. I think London was like this at the beginning of lockdown. I'd be singing, like I wouldn't be saying like I'd be like, full on like walking down the streets, like listen to the song. Do you know what I mean? Well, obviously, I mean, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't. But after a while, I was. Bum bum bum. Mm-hmm. Hi, Adrian. I am having fun. Are you having fun? Mm-hmm. They must have had to film this at like 4 a.m. on a Sunday morning in London. Bum 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 bum. I love the music in this as well. Bum 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 bum. The end is extremely fucking nigh. Imagine seeing that. It's a lot of dead bodies. I fucking love their face. Father. Run, bitch. Hi, Grace. We are 16 minutes, 30 seconds into the film. Run to Buckingham Palace. I mean, personally, that's one way to draw attention to yourself, but okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to have to run to the bathroom, but I'm going to keep it playing. The bathroom's only there. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Naomi Harris! Not anymore. Jesus, that's a long way. Hi, Karen. Sorry. We're just over 90, so we're 19 minutes and 10 seconds in. Some bad news. Yeah, he's a lot younger, isn't he, Grace? It was 2002, so I don't know how old he was. He was. This is one of his first films. Didn't need to tell you that. Yes, Jai, I'm watching something right now. But you've got to have your own copy of the film to join in. You're watching 28 Days Later. Just because otherwise it'll get copyrighted. So if you do want to join in, Joe, if you've got 28 Days Later with 21 minutes and 10 seconds in. Yeah, he is a great actor, Killian. I love Naomi Harris in this. She's one of my favorites. I have, Joe, yes. I've seen this many times. It's one of my favorite films. Yes, she is Tia Dalma. And she's also in the new James Bond movies as well as Miss Moneypenny. And she's in lots of stuff, but yeah. Put this dude on. Oh. With endless love, we left you sleeping. Now we're sleeping with you. Don't wake up. Oh, gets me every time. I don't mind the ending, but no spoilers, Joe, just because Michelle in the chat hasn't seen the film. So. Yes, I have seen the sequel. Sequel's good, like it's obviously a lot more happens, but I think I prefer this terms than just the story. Yeah, I do agree with you, Joe. Yeah, Grace, it is a bit of a jump scare. Yeah, we haven't seen it before. I can't remember it. You don't know it's coming. It's like, oh. Mark. Well. Selena doesn't take any shit, that's for sure. As good as it gets. It's Christmas. This is like 2020. Yeah. I think this is a bit better than 2020. I think there's a bit more excitement in this. Yeah, I know what you mean, Grace. Oh, lilt. They're here. Stranger Things, yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Let me have a look. Who's the actor? Yeah, it is Alistair Moody. Didn't even know that. Wow, blimey, you learn something new every day. I've seen this film about 100 times. I must have known. Now I'm looking at him. I don't know how I didn't know. I'm getting bad vibes from this dude. Ooh, interesting, Karen. Interesting. He's too polite. Well, look, he's even given the fish a little bit of water. Could people? I leave them behind. Yeah. His face is so angelic. Chair's like obviously got a mind of its own. Those who arrive survive. Right, this girl, her accent, she's actually from Liverpool. And she's got the worst London accent I've ever heard. I can't tell the difference, sorry. You can't, but I can, and it's awful. Even Karen agrees. No, it's not that she's not posh enough, but you can tell that she's putting on an accent. Like a London accent should be like, I mean, not that I'm the king of accents, but would be more like, anyway, we do need you more than, I know, well, mine's probably just as bad. I can't do it because I'm trying to watch this, but it's not posh. It's just, she's trying to be Cockney. Like, all right, mate, how's it going? But she's like, she can't do it. So she just sounds like she's having a stroke. Remind you of anyone? Do you know what, James? I wasn't even going to say a name, but yeah. Oh, shit. Rats. I would just like cry. Almost. Also, you minute. Look at this person on the left, the one right at the front. It looks like he slows down and his head puts his head down because he can't breathe. He's like, whew. I love that nobody has like raided this. I suppose it happened. Well, I mean, it happened in like 28 days. So you would have thought somebody would have robbed Budgeons. Just stay there, yeah. Barricade the front doors. It's got lights, apparently. Not much fruit left. Oh, a couple of apples. Grace, we're up to 48:30 seconds. 48 minutes, 30 seconds. Terry's chocolate orange. Oh. Full trolley of Nutella. Yeah, I don't know what I'd take. Well, obviously, like, if it was to take other healthy stuff, you know, like after you've got the stuff you need, I don't know what I'd take. Crisps. Wine? No, you need to have your wits about you. Take like, yeah, crisps and I don't know. I don't know why this is like this. I never understood that, why they've done that with the flowers. But hey. Iron brew. You Scottish, Karen? The Iron Brew gave it away. I didn't realize. Do you know what, Karen? I thought you were from America, just because most of the people who watch my channel for some reason are American. So it's nice to see another Brit here. Oh, I could do with a triple cheeseburger right now. Oh, and Grace is from Newcastle. Okay, for some reason I thought everyone was just American. Okay, maybe Michelle's the only American one here today. Aw, dead baby? Yes, bitch. Yeah, I suppose it's good because a lot of them, a lot of American, obviously, live streams are later on, aren't they? I always forget, you see. So I always try and do my live streams so that they work out for America as well because it's like 4 o'clock. Oh, hang on, my there. Listen to this kid now. You got to listen to this kid before. Did you hear him? He says, "I hate you." He's the only. He's the only infected person to ever speak. True, he does have rage. I think there was an interview and it was like, oh, it was just an accident by the sound engineers because people were like, oh my god, was he actually infected or and all this, or were the infected learning how to speak? But no. Oh, I love this music. How beautiful. What did you say? I don't know why they just didn't cast her like she was in Liverpool. She could have moved to London in the film. No. Hi, Mohammed. You okay? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Mohammed. Yeah, it's a classic film, this. You really hope there's a sequel. It'll be 28 months later, wouldn't it? Because Weeks is the sequel. 28 months. They keep saying there is going to be one, but whether they will or not. I've seen The Walking Dead, Mohammed. I used to watch it regularly. Then I gave up. I did watch the finale. I'd be sleeping in the bloody van, in the taxi. Yeah, I have seen the Annabelle Conjuring series. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it, Grace? It's like how did nobody notice? Like, how did nobody think? Because personally, as well, it's not like it's not like I'd say this. She's an outstanding actress either in this. So it's not like you think, oh, maybe they just thought she was the best actress for the job and they asked her to just try the accent. Like, she's not really that good of an accent, not bothering me. Yeah, you can't tell, Michelle. It would be like somebody from the deep south trying to do a New York accent and them just sounding like awful. No. Can you understand the accents all right, Michelle? I think they're all pretty decent, well, apart from that girl, but you can't tell the difference. Oh! Personally, for me in a zombie apocalypse, I wouldn't be going to find anybody. If I had like a group of people like this, I would be looking for a somewhere in the country where I've got a good set of land that is cornered off, fenced around pretty much, or the middle of nowhere. Grow my own vegetables. Hopefully it's got fish. You know, there's a river maybe nearby, and just stay there. Anyway, sorry. All the fires in Manchester. Mm. No, I wouldn't be following a radio loop either. Depends which zombies. If it was the infected like in this, I'd just kill myself. If it was Walking Dead zombies, that'd be great. You just walk up to them and go, Ch. Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind the Walking Dead ones. They are slow, but I'd rather that. Where do you think is a good place to take shelter? A hospital, for example. I don't think inner cities would be like the best place. I think you really need to get out into the country. James says, I always think about raiding shopping centres if this ever happened. What would you raid them for? Like Gucci and stuff? Because I suppose it wouldn't really mean anything in the end. I'd be going to B&Q myself or home base and making cool things. Getting a conservatory. Wendy house outside of the garden. There's nothing here. Find somewhere in the country. Like, why are you all not playing this game? Like, does no one know how to deal? You find a nice country estate somewhere, fortified fences and things like that. You can fortify them more yourself with land and all that, and just you do that. No one's seen Survivors? That's a classic series, so people should watch that. Survivors, not the one. I think there's an American version, but there's a 2008 it came out in. Anyway, sorry. I'm talking too much. I just survive with a kitchen knife and perhaps a gun, but the police and have crappy guns. Yeah, we'd be no good. We'd have no weapons. We'd have to just deal with axes and stuff. Fresh gums. He's going to have a bit more rage. Well, America has an actual plan in case a zombie apocalypse happens. Of course they do. But no plan for a COVID infection. Money joking. Yeah, you feel bad for judging Frank. Poor Frank's dead now. All he wanted was for his daughter to be safe. Oh, look who it is. Just a time check for everyone, because I don't know if I'm a bit far ahead here. It's 1 hour and 8 minutes in. Apparently you do, Michelle. You're going to be checking what that plan is, and seeing how you can get involved. Love Christopher Eccleston. He's great. Grace, put your eyes away. Karen doesn't trust anybody. Well, yeah, I've seen Black Summer, Mohammed. It was good. Also, Dead Set is another classic zombie film series that's on Netflix as well. Yeah, Grace, this is before Doctor Who. This was 2002, and then he started Doctor Who in 2005. Yeah, I have watched all the Resident Evil films. They got a bit weird towards the end, but they were good. find out what caused the infection. It was the monkeys. They were infected, and the people who thought they were doing good by letting them out let out the infection. They got bit, and then they let it out, and that's it. So, moral of the story: don't be a hero. Mm-hmm. 7 days. Oh, God, no one wants to see that, Judge. Too loud for me, that. I'd be like, can everyone just calm the fuck down? She can't even do a London accent. I don't think she's able to cook. See you later, Mohammed. Have a nice evening. This poor girl. This is interesting now from what he says about the infection. People killing people. Yes, it does. You can hear the Scouse accent there. Very efficient, isn't it? Well, sorry. Yeah, the Scottish soldier seems to be all right. Knew he was off. Yeah. The thing is, I mean, I understand what they're saying, but yeah, there's like, it shouldn't have been like fucking let's go right now. Do you know what I mean? It should have been like, and also Selena is the name of the woman, and then Hannah is the kid. Michelle, just for reference, but yeah, it's all a bit much. All of the kids would just be from two. And let's be honest, these people, these men, do not want to sleep with these women in order to have a natural progression of humanity. They want to sleep with the women because they want to sleep with the women. They're horny bastards indeed, Michelle. So the rest of the world's all right. It's just Britain. Quarantine. And that's on period, sis. Yes, squad, mama. I hate myself. Yeah, Grace, it is. In the end, all monsters are human. Karen, you were right. It's the Southerners. Oh. A plane. So not everyone's dead. Doctor Who would never. No, he wouldn't. Also, like, what difference does it make if she's giving her those pills to them? Because it's not stopping. I don't know. Doesn't matter because Jim's about to fuck it all up and be an absolute legend. Also, I think the rain here looks so cool. Yeah, they probably do, Grace. True. Michelle, are you still with us? Are you in shock at all the shit that's going on? You don't like it? Yeah. Well, this is the worst. This is the scariest part. And there's no infected in it. Yeah. Me too. Me too, Michelle. Oh. Davis is dead. And those infected come from the swimming pool by the looks of it, or sauna. Yeah, it's only been 4 weeks. That's all it took. I think it's actually only on day 15, from what I remember, that the infection, like that society collapsed. In they could just go to a sex shop and get a flashlight. You know those things that you just like a vagina inside a big torch. This is what I'm here for, Grace. I'm just, I would be like, guys, go to a sex shop, buy a load of silicone vaginas if you just want sex, and then when the time comes, then we'll start thinking about repopulating the earth when it's, both parties are consenting to it. Oh, that accent just grates on me every time. I'm like, I'm going to call up and ask if I can dub over it. It's bad, isn't it, Grace? Don't worry, I'm fine. I love that bit. That's what they're going to do now. This is the best music as well. The theme. Oh, yes! Bye-bye. Dun, 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 dun. I would have been terrified if that was me. Yeah, this music's so good. Dun, dun, dun. Bye. He's like that Lizzo meme where she's on the golf trail and she's like, "Bye, bitches." For anyone who's squeamish, there's going to be a part in a moment that's gross, or I find gross. Oh. Oh, love that line. He may have done, but he wasn't infected, so it's fine. It's only if an infected person's blood gets it on you. Jim, aka Oberyn Martell. More the way the other way around, wasn't it? Oberyn got his eyes. Stoned. Yeah, guys, you got to run. Hannah's stoned. She should be with Nancy's mum from Nightmare on Elm Street getting drunk. Jim. Yes. Oh. Another 28 days later. Hannah driving stoned, though. Naughty. See, this is what I was talking about. This is the type of house you should have just gone for in the beginning. Meanwhile, it takes about 50 odd days for the infected to starve to death. How cute is this place, then? there we go. So, what did we all think for those who haven't seen it? So they get rescued. Well, hopefully. No, they do get rescued because they never do. So there is a sequel, but it's got nothing to do with these characters. They're not even mentioned in it. The sequel's 28 weeks later. So it is a good sequel. It's basically about the repopulation of the UK, and then something happens and the infection comes back. Not to spoil it for you, but you know. But there are comics and stories about 28 Days Later about how they end up getting picked up and going to France and stuff. And then, but I think in the comics anyway, Jim dies in the end or something, or one of them dies. You should, if you're interested in knowing the rest of their story, I would just Google 28 Days Later comics, because I think you can read them online. There's only about 8 or something, but they're really good. But yeah, that's why I like that ending, because I know some people don't like it because they think, oh, it's quite like a happy ending. But I think that's kind of nice, because you're used to with zombie things to there being like, well, how is this going to end with, you know, something good? You always know that either everyone's going to die or they're just left surviving or something. So I think it's quite nice to have that hopefulness. So yeah, very good film. So for those of you that hadn't seen it, did you all enjoy it? I see Karen says that she really liked it. Oh no, I was going to ask if the sequel was them. No, the sequel's not them, unfortunately. Did everyone like it? There's a really good, I would recommend watching. There is a short, I think is it 28 hours? Well, there's 28 Hours Later, which is a short film. I think it's only 15 minutes. That's really good. And then there's another one, which I think is like 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later, something. Again, but they're like little short ones, so I definitely recommend watching them. They're on YouTube. They add a little bit more story to it. But yeah, it's really good. Grace says, haven't seen it in years, but it is just as good as I remember. Yeah, it is really good. I watched it quite recently, actually, maybe a couple of months ago. But I think it's great, and I think it's a real top zombie film. And, you know, for the limited amount that the zombies or the infected are actually in it, you know, as you were saying, you know, a lot of that story, like 40 minutes of it nearly, is about them dealing with humans. So no, it's very, very good. Very good. So thank you very much for joining, and apologies again for the whatever was going on before with the microphone when it was playing up. What have I got for tomorrow? I need to remember. I did check before, but I've got a brain like a sieve. Yeah, the zombies, the infected are really cool. I like them. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Forgot what I had. So yeah, tomorrow's movie will be the 2000 thriller horror. I would say it's got a bit of horror, but I just wanted to put it in because I hadn't seen it in ages, and I was like, well, it's a way to watch it. But it is a creepy film. What Lies Beneath, with Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford. I would say it's a horror, definitely. But definitely a good one. So make sure that you get that downloaded or you have that to hand, guys. If you haven't seen it before, oh, Grace, you haven't seen it before? Really good film. I think you'll really like it. I think it's about 2 hours as well. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow's film. Yeah, Karen likes it. It is a good film. So yeah, we'll be watching that tomorrow at around 8 o'clock, hopefully, depending on if the microphone decides to work again. Yes, see, you've seen it, Michelle. I haven't seen it in years. Again, it was like, I remember What Lies Beneath was one of the first sort of creepy films I'd seen along with Alien when I was staying at my friend's house. So it holds like sweet memories in my heart of when I was younger watching horror films. So yeah, that will be tomorrow's movie. And then on the 9th, we have Foul Destination. And also on Friday, we've got new reactions coming. Of course, we'll have the first reaction to the first episode of The Haunting of Blythe Manor. And then our second show will be the following Tuesday, and that'll be The Boys. And we've got a new logo. Well, I mean, it's not like amazingly new, but, you know, it's different logo. And a new intro as well. So it's all exciting. It's all happening on the channel, hopefully. So yeah, anyway, I shall let you all enjoy the rest of your day/evenings, as it's nearly 11:15 here. So I've got to get a shower, make a cup of tea, and maybe have some toast and get into bed. And I'm sure everyone else in the UK, Grace, Karen, James, all of you guys have got to do the same thing as well. And Michelle, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And anyone else who's watching who hasn't commented, hope you have a good rest of your day as well. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow for What Lies Beneath. Mwah.